English 2010, what I learned. First thing I learned is that failure is okay, and that in fact it's a good thing. In my last project, I was doing a video deliverable, and the first video that I did just did not turn out how it needed to, and it crashed and burned pretty bad. But I'm grateful that I had that experience, because when I did the video again, I knew exactly what I needed to do. I knew exactly how to do it, what I needed, what footage, actors, what I needed, and it helped the video become a lot better than I think if I had just done well on the first one. And so that was good. As well, something that I'm really grateful for is that I knew I could fail in this class, and that helped me feel or not feel the pressure of being perfect and having that perfect grade. And that's how I want to feel in all my classes, that I can fail and that I don't need to be perfect. I learned a lot about research. Research was the main skills drill that I focused on, or that I focused on. And with research, I learned how to find and use a lot of sources. So in my last project, I used a lot of personal interview sources, which was cool. I'd never done that before. As well, I learned how to Google and how to use the library search engine, and that was pretty important to me because I had never done extensive research like I have done in this class. I learned how to organize my research, specifically the matrix. That helped a lot. And I learned how to analyze and form opinions about my research instead of going in closed-minded trying to find research that proves my point. Instead, I just tried to find research on the topic and then form opinions about that. And that helped me be able to form a more balanced opinion about everything. I learned a lot about taking risks, a lot. So I learned that saying something new is all about taking risks. As well, that I have the power to influence other people and to be heard, and that I can make a difference. And this was a really interesting thing for me to learn, because I just have never felt this kind of power before, I guess, in what I decide to write or what I decide to study or learn. And with the risks that I took, one that was really good for me, I think, was writing to a representative in the legislative branch as a letter for my group project. And that was something that I'd never done before, and I felt like it was a big risk because it's very bold for me, and I felt like my writing grew a lot in just that one letter. So that was good. I learned a lot about time in this class, that true learning takes time, and that it's about time and effort that you put in the class and not the grade. As well, I learned that developing an idea, saying something new, or developing a thought, or producing work, it all takes time. So that was good. And just for my last points, I learned to be passionate about what you believe, because I feel like this last group project, because it's something I'm really passionate about, I've been able to explore with a lot more fire and a lot more kind of drive than the other ones, or than what I've done in the past. And I learned that I need to know who my audience is. That's all. And I learned how to work in groups, and that working in groups can sometimes be hard, but it's always worth it, because we were able to come up with a lot more opinions. So grateful for that. And thank you for this class.